everyone, today is June 2nd, 2025. These are the latest financial news at Finance Today MX.
Stories of the day. Televisa has a powerful card to play, ViX and the hidden value of TelevisaUnivision. When Grupo Televisa closed the sale of its content business to Univision in January 2022, it remained the largest Spanish-language television company in the world, as it remained the owner of the largest stake in the resulting company, called TelevisaUnivision. Trump resumes harsh tone against China after little progress on a trade agreement. The truce of just over 2 weeks in the trade war between the United States and China appeared to be threatened today, with a new exchange of accusations from U.S. President Trump against the Asian giant. Senators in Mexico are preparing proposals for a regulatory framework for artificial intelligence. The Senate's Commission for Analysis, Monitoring, and Evaluation of the Application and Development of Artificial Intelligence in Mexico concluded discussions that are now being analyzed to propose the necessary regulations and legislative instruments on the matter, as this technology advances not only in Mexico but also globally. Business. Alpek suspends operations at Cedar Creek plant in the U.S. for optimization. The petrochemical company Alpek announced that it has suspended operations at its Cedar Creek plant in North Carolina, United States, as part of its optimization strategy. GAP has access to a 3.375 billion peso loan to repay other loans. Grupo Aeroportuario del Pacífico, an airport manager in Mexico and Jamaica, said it has access to 3.375 billion peso, $174 million, 5-year line of credit from Banamex. Fortaleza Materials receives an upgrade from Moody's, lower outlook. Fortaleza Materials, a company dedicated to the production of construction materials, received an upgrade to its credit rating from Moody's Local Mexico, due to the improvement in its financial and operating profile over the past 12 months. Economy. The U.S. says it will double steel tariffs from 25% to 50% next week. The U.S. government intends to raise steel tariffs to 50%, which is expected to be announced next week, with the aim of protecting the U.S. steel industry. U.S.-China trade negotiations stall, says Treasury Secretary. Trade negotiations between the United States and China, the world's two largest economies, are at a standstill and will most likely require direct communication between the presidents of both nations, said U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent in an interview with Fox News. Sheinbaum calls for waiting to see scope of Trump's tariff blockade. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum said it is necessary to wait to see the scope of the ruling issued by a U.S. court yesterday to block most of the tariffs ordered by President Donald Trump. Markets. Peso adds 5th month of gains in May, its best streak in 2 years. The exchange rate ended the day with losses against the dollar, but closed May on a positive note, despite renewed trade tensions between the United States and China.
Thanks for hearing us. Please stay tuned while hitting the bell and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you're up to date on financial news.